In a quarter mile, merge onto I-285 South.
Come on, Kanye!
Welcome to Crafting with Cass. I'm Cass, and welcome back to Crafting with Cass if you're back and you're ready for another DIY project. So in these projects, I'm going to be making some fun and colorful Valentine's Day decor using dollar store materials. I'm going to be using materials that I already had left over in my craft stash, which is kind of starting to get low. So I'm going to also be DIYing some other DIYs in these projects as well that I'll link in the description box below so you can check out to see how I originally used them. But if you want to see how all of this Valentine's Day decor collection turns out, then let's go ahead and let's get right started. So I started this project off using one of the wooden slatted hearts from the dollar store, and I'm using these faux fortune cookies just to basically create an ombre pattern onto the top of the heart. Then I used some acrylic paint to paint the back and the front of these wooden hearts. And then I flipped over the main decor piece and connected the wooden hearts using some string so that I could adhere to the back so it would have dangling hearts. And for this next DIY, I'm re-DIYing materials from a previous DIY using this gold frame. And to switch it up, I'm going to be using some yarn and I'm going to be repurposing it for Valentine's Day. added some wood block pieces to the bottom. At first I was going to add them along the entire bottom of the base, but then I just decided to add them to the ends, so I just have one block piece on each end of the decor piece. For this next decor piece, I'm going to be using this wooden heart and using some yarn to completely cover the entire wooden piece. And I'm going in sections, but I'm wrapping the first two halves of the heart at the top, wrapping that in yarn first. And then I grabbed a wooden dowel and adhered it to the back of the heart before I finished yarning all the way down the heart so that I could use it to stick into a base. And then I'm just continuing the ombre effect, adding some white yarn, and then I add that color for a little bit and then switch it up to a new color. next decor piece, I'm going to be deconstructing this shadow box, and I'm going to be using part of it for one decor piece and then another part of it for the next decor piece. And for the next part of the projects, I'm going to be using these felt hearts, and I'm going to be combining them together, and I'm going to be filling them with some of the Halloween webbing filler. I forget what it's called, but it's what you use to basically make a fake spider web for Halloween. And I'm just going to be adding that inside just to kind of give it a little bit more of a plumper look, so I can use it for some Valentine's Day filler. And then I'm going to be using one of the plumped up felt hearts to create one of those trendy tassel beads that I've seen done a lot, and then adding that to the decor as well. And I'm just using the beaded chain that was connected to the shadow box, and I'm just going to add that to this filled felt heart, and then use some of the yarn that I used in the other projects to create a tassel at the end. And here I am just using some of this yarn to wrap around this scrap piece of wood just to create a really simple tassel to add to the end of this beaded chain. Then I added everything as a Valentine filler decor bowl, mixing the leftover fortune cookies and the filled felted heart. so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe with the bell to see what I'm crafting next.